Welcome to the Nightly Rant. I'm Mike.
And I'm Toria.
This is the show where we talk about the awful things that have happened in our day, the awesome things that have happened in our day,
and all the things in between.
Thanks for listening, and we truly hope you enjoy.
Oh my god, it's finally here.
Why are you so excited?
It's finally Dad Joke episode. Now, I'm going to tell you guys a little story. You see if you agree. But see, these people here that I call my family, they claim that every joke I tell is a, quote, dad joke,
That's a
end
lie.
quote. And they have no clue what they're talking about. But
That
then
is
I
not what we
decided.
said. That is not what we said.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Then what did you say?
We told you that all of the lame jokes you make are dad jokes.
And then you decide that all my jokes are lame. So, boom.
Not all.
Boom.
Just a lot.
So here.
Perfect example.
Here's a dad joke. A real dad joke. Okay, ready? Dad, did you get a haircut? No. I got them all cut. I use that joke.
Yes.
I do. I use that joke. I do. When Mitchell says to me, Dad, did you get a haircut? I say, no, I got them all cut.
I know. I've heard you.
Yeah, it's a good one. Then, I don't know if I like this one. I'm just going to throw that out there. What do you call a Mexican who has lost his car?
Mexican.
Carlos.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's racist.
Yeah.
I don't approve.
Then this one. This one's perfect for Mitchell. I would avoid the sushi if I was you. It's kind of fishy. See? And then, what do you call a fake noodle? An impasta.
I've said that to people.
I think it's pretty funny. You know, I've heard people say they pick their nose, but I was just born with mine. Boom, boom. Psh, come on. People are busting up laughing. So tell me, what in your mind makes a dad joke a dad joke?
It's kind of hard to describe, but I feel like dad jokes are the jokes that make people go,
Okay.
you know, because they think it's funny, but they also think you're stupid at the same time.
So, like, why did the cookie cry? Because his father was a wafer so long?
Oh, shit. That's awful.
Some of these really are.
No. The ultimate dad joke is, I'm hungry. Nice to meet you, hungry.
I'm dad.
I'm shocked that one isn't in your list.
Maybe it was. Not anymore. You stole it. So, how about when the kid says, Dad, will you make me a sandwich? And then the dad goes, poof, you're a sandwich.
Oh, you would do that too.
Yep, that'd be my thing. But you know what?
Do I?
I wonder where those come from. Because, alright, I did not have a dad growing up. Period. None. No dad. So I had no dad to tell me dad jokes. So where am I getting these from? And they just come natural, man. Like some of the stuff that comes up with the kids, it's just like, boom, joke.
Maybe. Sweet Jesus, we've had a lot of sirens today. Maybe, after you become said dad, your kids drive you so fucking crazy that your brain turns to mush and you can't make good jokes anymore.
But why are they the same jokes that other dads use? Like, come on. I know hundreds of men who do the, Dad, I'm hungry. Nice to meet you, hungry, I'm dad. I know tons of people
Maybe
who
you
say
all
that.
heard it somewhere.
It's instinctive.
Or truly, I think it's a product of children being in your life, something changes in your brain. You just turn into a raving, joke-telling lunatic.
How can you tell if an aunt is a boy or a girl?
I don't want to know.
They're all girls, otherwise they'd be uncles. Yeah, dad joke. Whoop whoop. Do you know what Forrest Gump's password is?
What?
One, Forrest, one. Whoop whoop whoop. I like it. So, okay.
Can I tell my favorite dad joke?
Before you tell your favorite dad joke, explain to us why you feel, because you did kind of define it this way. And if you didn't, then fix your definition to us, because I took it this way and they may have too. You defined a dad joke as having to be lame. Why can't a dad joke be funny?
Well, some of them are funny, so that's... Most of them are lame. Some of them are funny.
Okay, and then...
But I like puns, so I don't think that my definition of what's lame or funny is really, really...
Well, that's what I was going to say.
Most of them are
you
funny.
don't exactly have...
Are you about to be mean to me?
You don't exactly have the most place to talk. I mean, you like puns.
Oh, I love puns.
Puns. You
I
like
love puns.
Well, I'm going to tell you a steak pun is a rare, medium, well done. That's a steak pun. Y'all laugh. You like puns.
I don't even understand what you just said.
Well, that's your problem. Where did the one-legged waitress work? IHOP. Oh, IHOP.
Speaking of IHOP, I'm really glad they changed their name back to IHOP instead of IHOB.
Yeah, that was a joke, I think. I do.
It wasn't April Fool's Day.
It was a joke.
I think they were just looking for publicity.
Yes. So, tell me your favorite dad joke.
I have two. Can I tell both? Yes.
Sure.
What do you call a cow with 3 legs?
I know this one. I taught it to you. Tri-tip.
What do you call a cow with no legs?
Ground beef.
What do you call a man with no arms and no legs and a pile of leaves?
Russell.
Do you want to know why that's my favorite dad joke?
Because your dad's name is Russell.
And because it's hilarious.
I don't understand this joke. Why do you never see elephants hiding in trees?
Why?
Because they're so good at it. I don't get that joke at all. Not even a teeny tiny bit do I get that joke. If ever there was a whoosh moment, that was the whoosh moment. Holy moly, man.
If they weren't good at it, you'd see them. They're hiding.
You're right. That's what dad jokes are. They're the jokes that once you finally get it, you go, seriously? That one actually was sort of funny, though.
Okay. For reference, I'm laughing at his reaction to me explaining the joke. Oh, shit.
What did one snowman say to the other? Do you smell carrots? Why did the blonde stare at the orange juice container? It said concentrate.
Oh, Jesus.
Now, some of these are like... I've heard these even on TV.
Yeah.
So what makes them so bad?
Nobody ever said all dad jokes are bad. Just that all bad jokes are dad jokes.
Well, what do you call a belt with a watch on it? A waste of time. Oh! Yeah, baby!
Wow.
What kind of shoes does a thief wear? Oh, here we go.
Stolen ones?
Sneakers! Oh. Woohoo! An invisible man, he married an invisible woman, and their kids were nothing to look at either. The look on her face. We should have videoed this one. The look on your face is just incredible. Like, that was great. So, did you hear about Mitchell? He went to a seafood disco last week. He pulled a mussel.
Oh, Jesus. What do you call a man with no arms and no legs on a stage for singing?
Mike.
Haha. That.
I don't understand that one either, but okay.
Why not?
I just don't.
What do you call a man with no arms and no legs hanging on a wall?
This one's better. A man woke up in the hospital after a serious accident, and he shouts, "Doctor, doctor, I can't feel my legs." The doctor replied, "I know, you can't, because I've cut your arms off."
Oh.
Whoop, whoop.
You cut off the punchline to my joke.
Sorry. Do you know where you can get chicken broth in bulk? Stock market, baby. That's right. What did the ocean say to the shore?
It didn't, it just waved.
Nothing, it just waved.
Boom!
What's E.T. short for? Because he's only got little legs. How come crabs never give to charity? Because they're shellfish. I told you this one before. So, alright. Our dad jokes usually like that, like a kind of a light pun, like a takeoff on something else, like the saying is similar but different.
I think so.
Like pulling a muscle.
Or they're pointing out something stupid that's common phrasing. For example, the "I'm hungry" thing.
Well, and you know what? That's true. You're supposed to say, "I feel hungry."
Not "I am hungry."
Not "I am hungry," because you're not hungry.
I'm Victoria.
You're Victoria. And that's why the joke is sort of funny, because it's why I continue to use it. Because
Right.
you say,
And
"I'm
like,
hungry." And
you
I
got a
can be
haircut.
like, yeah. You know, I got all my hairs cut.
Yeah.
Because Mitchell will say that to me, "Oh, Dad, you got a haircut." No, I got all of them cut. He laughs every time.
It's because you don't use it nearly as often as the "I'm hungry"
Then
one.
when we leave, when he gets his haircut at that place over there, by Knott and Cattell,
Yeah.
we'll leave there, and instead of saying something about him getting a haircut, I say, "Wow, Mitchell, you got all your hairs cut." And he laughs at that too.
He's a dingus. What can I say?
What do you call an Argentinian with a rubber toe? Roberto. What do you call a man with no nose and no body? Nobody knows. What do you call a fish with no eyes? Dad jokes central, I'm telling you.
You're the worst.
So, did you hear that Parker the cat was sick on the carpet? I don't think he was feline well.
Parker the cat was actually sick on the carpet last night too, wasn't he?
Yes, he was. It was gross and nasty.
You stepped in it.
Only my heel.
Oh,
my
gross!
socks.
You actually did
In
step
my
in
socks.
it.
In my socks. I didn't step in it directly. If I had stepped in it directly, you would have heard a lot of cussing.
Ew. He must have eaten too much.
I dreamt about drowning in an ocean made out of orange soda last night. It took me a while to work out. It was just a fantasy.
Wow.
Did you know that without geometry, life is pointless?
You don't even get a ba-dum-tsh for that one.
Sure I do. A termite walks into a bar and asks, Is the bartender here? I don't get that. Why'd the termite ask if the bartender was here?
I don't know. That one doesn't make any sense. If that made sense to you, you should email us and explain it to us, because we're stumped.
I needed a password 8 characters long, so I picked Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Wow.
What's the advantage of living in Switzerland? The flag is a big plus.
Oh, jeez.
I'm kind of enjoying these.
It's probably because you're a dad.
I'm kind of enjoying them. They're kind of funny. But, you know, I'm trying to explore a little bit, though. Like, we're telling a few jokes, and let's talk about the jokes a little bit. Like that one is kind of funny when you think about it. About the Switzerland one.
Yeah, the termite one didn't make any sense.
What's the advantage of living in Switzerland? And then you come back with, you know, well, the flag is a plus. And it is. The flag for Switzerland is a plus.
A big plus.
It's a big plus. Yeah. It's, I don't know. Some of this stuff is interesting. How much does a hipster weigh? An Instagram. What do you call a group of killer whales playing instruments? An orchestra. So why was the big cat disqualified from the race?
Why?
Because it was a cheetah.
Oh, jeez.
Now, animals make a good target for this kind of stuff.
Why?
Well, because like in that one, you know, we all know cheetahs are fast and they run. But cheetah also sounds like cheater. So, it's kind of a good target. This one's kind of dumb. Bicycles can't stand on their own. They're too tired.
Oh, jeez.
So that was kind of a punish one, right?
I guess. That was terrible.
Then here's one. Hey babe, I just watched a documentary about beavers. It was the best dam program I've ever seen.
Oh, sheesh.
Whoop whoop. Beavers, dams. Hey, so I was on Google, right? I was trying to figure something out. Because I have some friends that are Catholic, you know? Mm-hmm. And so I asked Google, how do you make holy water? Want to know what Google said?
What?
You boil the hell out of it. Now, I gotta tell you, my approach to it was way better than the actual joke.
I don't doubt that.
So, if you liked that joke like 1%, you probably would have liked it like negative 5% the way it was written.
Whoop, whoop.
Then, so, there's the latest controversy on Facebook. Apparently, a sandwich walked into a bar, and the bartender said, "I'm sorry, but we don't serve food here." Racist. Make America great again. That's right.
Oh, jeez.
By getting rid of the orange Cheeto. That would make America great again. I think that's what he's going to do. I think he's going to not go for re-election, and he's going to say, this is how I'm going to make America great again. I'm going to step aside and let somebody else do it. Yeah, he's been campaigning since before he took office. Exactly. It's disgusting. It's completely disgusting. So you know, one time, I in a younger life, I used to be a partier, like a really severe partier.
Were you now?
Did you know this about me?
No.
You didn't know this about me? I would go out and drink 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 Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because I worked retail work. Mm-hmm. So, and I was one who knew the most, so I'd always close because they would always put the more skilled employees mix some of them into the evening because they'd get out of there faster. So I'd close. So I could go out and drink if I wanted to. I didn't work again until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So what do I care? So I'd go out and drink, right? But the one time, I looked at my friend and I said, I slept like a log last night. I woke up in the fireplace. I know, I had to go a long way to set that one up.
That was a long story for a really lame joke. On a side note, once I tried to sleep in a juniper bush.
I know. So we were getting fast food the other day, and the lady at the window said, "Any condiments?" So I said, "You look really nice today." That's right.
I don't even like that one.
I do. So, since you like cheese so much, what cheese can never be yours?
Nacho cheese.
Nacho cheese. I don't know. Those are good ones, actually. I like the play on words. Nacho cheese.
Yeah, but the condiments one was just stupid.
Nah, not really. So, I was reading a book about the history of glue. I can't put it down. Did you hear about the kidnapping at Mitch and Alyssa's school? It's okay. He's fine. He's awake now. The look I just got was real.
Guys, you know it's sad when he's laughing at his own jokes.
So, did you hear that I went to the zoo the other day?
Did you know?
There was only one dog in it. It was a shit zoo. Get it? Yeah. So, what'd the daddy tomato say to the baby tomato?
What?
Catch up. That's right. What's 50 Cent's name in Zimbabwe?
I don't know.
$400 million. Because they're basically saying that.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah. Okay. So, what did the baby corn say to the mama corn?
What?
Where's the popcorn? Guess what's in here?
What?
Your one about what do you call a cow with no legs?
Not the one with the cow with 3 legs? How rude.
It says, a duck walks into a pharmacy and says, "Give me some chapstick and put it on my bill."
That joke was pretty much used in that movie Blast from the Past.
Yeah.
Like, duck walks into a bar, orders a round of drinks, and then says, "Put it on my bill."
Why does a chicken coop only have 2 doors? Because if it had 4 doors, it would be a chicken sedan. Oh my gosh. That's right. And your all-time favorite, you've told it on this podcast before. She has told a dad joke on this podcast more than once. Why don't seagulls fly over the bay? Because they'd be bagels.
I have never told that joke.
You've told that joke.
Nope.
You have.
Nope.
Yeah. Yeah.
Prove it. Find the episode.
Where does Batman go to the bathroom? The Batroom. What's the difference between an African elephant and an Indian elephant? I'll wait.
One lives in Africa and one lives in India.
About 5,000 miles. And then this one, I've heard this one and I don't like this one. I'm on a seafood diet. I see food and I eat it. Don't like that one.
Tells that joke.
A man walks into a bar and orders helicopter flavored chips. The bartender says, "Sorry, mate, we only do plain." Then the guy comes running up saying, "Commissar, Commissar, the troops are revolting." And the commissar replies, "Well, You're pretty repulsive yourself. You like that one after you think about it for a second, huh? That one was actually, I think, the best joke in all of this. What do you call a sheep with no legs?
I don't know.
A cloud. So what did the 0 say to the 8?
I don't know.
Nice belt.
Oh, jeez.
Why are skeletons so calm? Because nothing gets under their skin. Oh, man. Have you heard the new group called Cellophane? They mostly rap. Okay, what kind of magic do cows believe in? Moodoo. That's right. Moodoo. Yogi?
I'm
What
not
do you
even going
believe
to
in?
chuckle
Do you
at that.
believe in
I'm not even
voodoo?
going to dignify that with a chuckle.
That one's pretty funny. There it is. Dad, I'm hungry. Hi, hungry. I'm Dad. Then here's one when the phone rings. If it's for me, don't answer it.
Russell also tells that joke.
Then I asked my dad for his best dad joke, and he said, "You." That was a pretty good one, huh? That one's kind of funny, huh? I like it. I like it a lot. Well.
One more. The best one of the night.
Okay, let's find another one.
The best. The best. The best.
This graveyard looks overcrowded. People must be dying to get in there.
Oh, that's something I would say.
Did you hear about the guy who invented lifesavers? They say he made a mint. Then, anytime the cashier at the grocery store would ask his dad if he would like the milk in the bag, he would reply, "No, just leave it in the carton."
Do you know in some parts of Canada they sell milk in bags and you have to have a special milk dispenser in your fridge?
No, I didn't know that. That's interesting. I wonder why. Trying to save on packaging?
I guess. They're really weird. I'm going to show you a picture.
I'm not indecisive, unless you want me to be. How does a penguin build its house? He glues it together.
Oh my god, stop it.
I heard there was a new store and it's called Moderation. They have everything there. Milk is the fastest liquid on earth. Did you know that? It's pasteurized before you even see it.
And with that.
And I still like the one, what's Forrest Gump's password? 1Forrest1. That's freaking funny.
That's horrible.
The only thing worse than having diarrhea is having to spell it.
That's pretty accurate.
So, the other night, Alyssa asked me to help her with a math problem. And so I said to her, "Don't worry, this is a piece of cake." She looked me straight in the eye and she said, "No, Dad, it's a math problem."
So Alyssa told you a dad joke?
Yes.
Look.
Oh, that's intriguing. And it's in Japanese.
I know. It's a weird sight.
So I keep trying to lose weight, but it keeps finding me. I don't play soccer because I enjoy the sport. I'm just doing it for kicks.
Oh my god.
There's that dumb one again. Why do you never see elephants hiding in trees? Because they're so good at it. Now that you've explained it to me, it makes sense. It didn't make any sense. I was like, what the hell? Because they're so good at So, what happened when the two antennas got married?
What?
The ceremony was kind of boring, but the reception was great. How do you make a tissue dance? You put a little boogie in it. If your nose run and your feet smell, you're built upside down. Then, I think the last one of the night, the one we're going to end on, the be-all, the end-all, funniest dad joke. Maybe not funniest, but just the be-all, end-all at this point in time. I went to buy some camouflage pants the other day.
But you couldn't
But
find
I
them?
couldn't find any. That's craziness. So, what did we learn about dad jokes tonight? Well, we learned that dad jokes can actually be funny.
1% of the time?
I'd say more like 5% of the time. But hey. We also learned that lots of dads tell the same jokes, even though some of us dads didn't have a dad to tell us those jokes in the first place. So it's not like they just got passed down from generation to generation.
I tell you, it's about the same time that guys have like 8-ish-year-old kids, and then farther, they finally get sarcastic enough to tell dad jokes. And
Why does it take that long for them to get sarcastic?
I don't know.
I've been sarcastic my entire life.
You've probably told dad jokes your entire life.
No, I don't think so. I wasn't much for telling jokes, to be honest. Until I had kids. See,
Maybe you tell the dad jokes to entertain the tiny humans.
well, but I was going to just say that. My favorite thing to do when I'm around them is make them laugh in some way, shape, or form. Mm-hmm. And sometimes, even when they're in a bad mood, I'm way more selective about what I will say, but I find stuff to say and make them laugh. Mm-hmm. And it works, and they laugh. But I work really hard at it sometimes. Like, almost too hard. I should just let it go. And I don't. Because I want them to laugh. And they're not laughing, so I keep trying until they laugh.
Sometimes it backfires and they get mad.
If they get mad, I just laugh at them. Simple.
It's kind of a win-win.
But it's just interesting that, like, I've always wanted to entertain them. What I think is funnier is how Ashley now will tell me things that I've said in the past. And she'll be like, you thought it was the funniest thing. And I would laugh, but I didn't think it was funny at all. I thought it was stupid. You know, and it's just funny how, like, she just matter-of-factly just tells me about things that, you know, I used to think she liked, that all of a sudden I found out, well, she thought she tolerated it because I was telling it to her, but otherwise she thought it was stupid. But that's a good thing.
But that's even funnier.
She wasn't a rude kid. She wasn't a rude. Well, she wasn't a rude kid who, like, you know, just dismissed everything I ever said.
You probably thought it was stupid too, and that's probably why you were laughing.
Yeah. More than likely. So with that, I think we are both tired of dad jokes.
We both just admitted colossal yawns. I guess that's time for good night, everyone.
Hasta la bye-bye, dad jokes.
Hi everyone, this is Mike, and I truly hope you enjoyed this show. You're able to subscribe to this show on iTunes, Google Play, and Stitcher so as to never miss an episode. If by chance you did miss an episode here or there, you can catch up on all shows, past and present, by heading over to yogispodcastnetwork.com/TNR show. Thanks for listening.